Alright, so this is what we're dealing with now, huh?
Here, you see, Batman doesn't kill people.
Because he's a pussy!
We're dealing with an anti-racist hero now. So this is what we're dealing with, eh?
Pretty racist song.
Racist against who?
Black people.
Now we're dealing with an anti-racist hero.
I guess your dad's pretty brainy for a racist to make a place like this. And if your dad's a racist and you work with him...
I don't work with him.
DC is really mucking it up. Anyways, welcome back. It's DoctorDead. Welcome back, peeps. Now, everyone has seen Suicide Squad, I hope. Well, the Suicide Squad. You know, like the Batman?
I'm vengeance.
You know, I won't lie. Whose idea was it to have John Cena run his own show? Obviously, I'm joking. James Gunn's the one that is directing the show. I'm a little indifferent. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews, but the show is just as bad as Titans for me. So it starts off with PeaceMaker surviving the end of the Suicide Squad, no longer having the bomb stuck in his head. So again, James Gunn directed this and created the show while filming the Suicide Squad. This is a Saffron Company, Warner Brothers, and Troll Court Entertainment production. Annabelle, Aquaman, Conjuring 3, Devil Made Me Do It, Shazam, all those fun sequels. So in episode 2, you get PeaceMaker running away from police, right? Alright, so let's backtrack. Now, why am I not talking about episode 1? Personally, I think the first episode's a clusterfuck. It's a mess, it's all over the place. Every new TV show and movie, there's always going to be some level of mystery. Now, you don't get that. You get John Cena being weird, you get a very weird introduction. Well, I mean, you can look at this here.
Anything I wanted when I was locked up, and I could have just broke up with her the moment I got out.
Fuck yeah.
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 Swing the hips.
Tell me this is not made by John Cena. If you've even seen his Instagram, John Cena posts an array of weird memes. He's been doing this for well over, I'd argue, 8-7 years. And yes, I'm a John Cena fan. If you don't get it.
John Cena!
So like I said, in episode 1, PeaceMaker's happy that he had the bomb no longer in his head, and he runs off trying to find his own new goals. The government basically says, no, you can't do what you want. You thought you could, but that's incorrect. That's me simplifying it, summarizing the series for the most part, because it's not worth going into detail about. PeaceMaker apparently has an issue regarding killing right now. He killed a woman, and then he becomes estrayed and fearful because he's unsure of who he actually hurt. My understanding is it's a butterfly invasion, a stereotypical parasitic invasion of characters and people in humanity that get possessed or controlled, and you have to save the world and stop this entity. That's pretty much what PeaceMaker is right now. Now, don't shoot me for this, but it's a character, she's pregnant, and she's begging for somebody to sleep with her. John Cena decides, you know what, why not let it be me? Because that's what I need to do right now when my life in the world is in a crisis, is sleep with a pregnant woman.
No. Can't believe they legalized that shit.
Honestly though, I just thought it was very fucking funny. I don't know, it seems like James Gunn and John Cena wanted to make every character in the show important and pivotal, but I just don't care about any of the cast. I don't care to remember their names. There's this extreme focus on PC culture as it is. And it's way too focused on DC and Marvel lately. Focus on the story and focus on the narrative. Central focus for at least 3 to 4 episodes, episodes 3+, is John Cena's father, John Cena's relationship to his father, who was a white supremacist, and how he feels about his father, why he shouldn't love or care about him. I want to hear and or see racism in my comics and my media, I will tell you. Marvel and DC have gotten really lazy lately, but especially DC as of late. I'm not saying I got to see TNA all the time, but this is starting to get really ridiculous. There's just all these random scenes that keep occurring too. It seems like every single person in the series, they know John Cena, aka PeaceMaker, is not a good guy, but he seems to not know. He seems to be the only person that doesn't know this.
You want to know why I don't have a coterie of supervillains?
Why?
My coterie of supervillains is 6 feet fucking under.
You know, it's some random guy that wants PeaceMaker to look at his crotch while he's crying. Like I said, the butterfly part of the story is very important. These butterflies or these alien entities are possessing people around the world. And PeaceMaker, as well as his entire staff and crew, Their job is to find the solution and stop and save the world. Interesting for a moment because John Cena has this very cynical, government and the military before everybody else. So, when Vigilante gets his toe pretty much cut halfway off, they have a dire straight kind of moment. Vigilante and PeaceMaker have a small conflict, but that was the most interesting part for me personally within the first 4 to 5 episodes. Oh yeah, and this random green midget, which is very fun to look at. This random green midget keeps popping up, beating everyone up, and honestly, it's funny. Honestly, I enjoy it the most out of everything that I've seen. I know I keep saying that, but this is one of the top 5. I know I keep saying that, but this is one of the top 5 things for me. Oh yeah, and again, Arian showing his face was very interesting. Having conversations with PeaceMaker and other characters was interesting. But I'm at a loss here. Pretty much watched the beginning of episode 5 and the first 4 episodes, and I'm not a fan of PeaceMaker at all. There's too much focus on PC culture moments, like this one.
Well, I guess your dad's pretty brainy for a racist to make a place like this. And if your dad's a racist and you work with him...
I don't work with him.
Let's actually focus on a storyline that was pivotal in the story. Just not with the characters and the focus in the direction and the narrative. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would we 100% focus on 2 killers and how one killer is worse than the other? Just because one's racist and one is not doesn't make them both worse than one and the other. They're both pieces of shit. I have absolutely no opinion on any other cast member, to be honest, outside of Adrian. I have no opinion on any of the cast members outside of John Cena and Vigilante. Honestly, every other character to me can be replaced, interchangeable. From the weird, bizarre moments to the casting direction to the discussions about PC culture. Hopefully it does well. I'm out. What do you think though? Do you enjoy PeaceMaker? Did you like the first few episodes? Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. I haven't said that much in a while. I want to lie to you all and say, oh my God, I got multiple projects, but so obsessed quality-wise. So you're probably not going to get more than 2 more videos from me this month. I will continue to produce shorts when I cannot produce videos. It is what it is. In the next project, I should finally be finishing my top 10 anime list. So I was supposed to drop that last month. I know, I take too long. Anyway, DoctorDead out. Peace.